Could you first of all introduce yourself?
My name is Elliott Smith.
You've been doing press in Europe for a week and a half now. Like it?
It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah. So that means it sucks, right?
Well, sort of. Yeah, talking about yourself gets weird after a little while.
But talking about your music, I can imagine getting weird as well.
I love talking about music. It's just, if it's always my music, it's kind of strange. Know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Hey, Figure 8 is your new album. You just recorded it. How long did it took you?
Oh, it was done for like a week here and there over the course of a year, maybe 6 weeks total.
Where did you do it? In the studio? You booked a studio and produced it yourself? Or?
No, it was produced with me and 2 other people, and some of it was done in the US, some of it was done at Abbey Road in London.
How was that, Abbey Road?
It was great. It's a good sounding place.
Yeah, is it really? Because you get the impression from artists who go there, go like, well, it's this mystical, mysterious kind of place. Is that really the kind of that's going on?
It seemed that way a little bit, but once you're working in it, it seems like just a good sounding place,
What makes it so good, you think?
It's a really big room, and I don't know.
Would you have played there if the Beatles wouldn't have recorded there?
Yeah, it's a great studio.
Hey, you produce your albums yourself up till now, right?
Not the last one, but the ones before that, yeah.
So why did you choose to work with producers now?
They helped me mix one of my records, and it's just nice to work with other people,
So it wasn't a case of a record company going like, well, we definitely need some production right now?
No, they don't pressure me like that.
Hey, how did you get signed actually to, we got the Universal logo on your music here, right? But you are on DreamWorks, right?
Yeah. I don't know. They approached me and I liked them better than the other labels,
But how do you get a deal? You've been playing a lot, or?
Well, this is my 5th record, yeah.
No, but how did it start off? Because you just started playing, and sometimes an A&R guy walked up to you and go like, well, let's make a record.
Yeah, sort of like that, I guess.
Because you've been playing a lot in bars and clubs, or?
Yeah. I don't know how you get a deal, just kind of happened.
You deliberately chose to make music your living, right? Wasn't it totally hard?
No, it's easy. But I didn't really choose to. I just got lucky, So,
could you explain that?
Well, what's to explain, I was doing odd jobs and somebody wanted to put out a record of mine, and then it just kind of went from there.
But you had a job and you were playing music at the same time. That's pretty hard, I guess.
I guess it would be hard if you didn't want to do it, but music doesn't feel like work to me, so no, it seemed easy.
Does it come natural to you, writing songs and making music?
Yes.
Is it easy for you?
Yes, pretty much. If it was hard, then I wouldn't do it,
Can you imagine ever stop making music?
I doubt it. I hope not.
Because where do you get your inspiration from?
Nothing in particular. Just everything. Just think of songs all the time,
There's a song about L.A. in your new album.
What about it?
There's a song about L.A. in your new album.
Well, it's called L.A.
It's not about L.A.?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't really...
You're not into explaining your lyrics, right?
No.
Why is that?
Because I don't think they need to be explained. They're just meant to make a mood,
But don't you ever get into contact with people who go like, well, your song, this and that, really had this impression on me, or it really changed my life, or whatever?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes, I guess, but that's, it's up to them what they hear in something, not me. There's no real point, It's just music. I like making music, and some songs are kind of direct, and it's pretty clear what they're about, I guess. Other songs are just sort of like little movies,
What other music do you like except for your own music?
A lot of things. Lately I've been listening to Nico a lot, and Quasi, band from America. But all kinds of stuff. I like flamenco. I like rock and roll,
People call you a singer-songwriter. Do you consider yourself to be one?
That's my name tag because I don't have a band, but I'm sort of emulating a band. It's just that I'm kind of playing everything.
What do you think is better, playing solo or playing with your band?
It's just totally different things. They're very different ways of playing. I like both of them. I like being able to not have to do the same thing all the time,
What do you think of the more electronic stuff, like things that Aphex Twin does, or those guys?
I'm not that familiar. I kind of listen to one record for months at a time, and oftentimes it's not a record that is really popular right now. So,
but what do you think?
What do I think?
His stuff. I mean, he's really breaking ground.
Like I said, I don't really know it.
And for your own music, do you? I mean, what strikes me is that the things you do so easily. It seems to me, without any pressure. I mean, you record your own records, and afterwards people look at it and go like, "Well, this is amazing. How did you do this?" You start frowning then?
No, that doesn't make me frown. Yeah, it's their thing. It's their interpretation,
Mm-hmm. I heard the story that you recorded one of your first albums in a bar.
No, it was in someone's house. Yeah.
Because there are a lot of rumors about you going around about recording or writing stuff in bars and.
Yeah, I might make up some things in bars. Not so much particularly because of alcohol in the bar, but because it's like a midway point between being at home and being out. You don't have to interact with someone, but you can, and there's enough noise and distraction that it turns off the internal critic,